Hello. My name is Terry Alford. I am known as the Women's Wealth Strategist. I specialize in helping business owners build wealth and financial freedom so that we can live, lead, and leave multi-million dollar legacies. If this is your first time watching me live, hello again. Welcome to my space. I love doing 21-day live challenges in which I go live for 21 days, giving you tips, tools, and strategies to help you on your wealth building journey. So, on today, we are going to speak about rich being relative. I believe that rich is relative. How you see rich is different from how I see rich. As a matter of fact, how you saw rich people growing up may be different from your perspective of what it takes to be a rich person now. I feel, excuse me, I felt led to talk about this on tonight because I was listening to a podcast from Myron Golden. I think it was yesterday. The days are going by so fast. Yes, it was yesterday. So I was listening to Myron Golden on yesterday. Oh, I see. I got a like. Thank you so much. If you are watching this, by the way, if you're watching it live, say hello, Terry. If you are watching the replay, type hashtag replay. But I was watching this video and he was speaking about the top 1% earners. And as he was speaking about what it takes in order to be considered a 1% earner in the US versus a 5% earner in the US versus a 10% earner in the US, I was appalled. I was like, what? So according to the video, it only takes, and statistics, it only takes about $167,000 in order for you to be in the top 10% earner category in the US. I said, what? Top 10%? That's it? I thought it was going to be so much more. So my first thought was, ooh, there's a lot of people out here lying. But then I also thought there's a lot of people out here struggling. And then I also started thinking about the different areas, right? The different cities in which $167,000 is not a lot of money. I start thinking about the different towns and areas in which 167,000 is a lot of money. And so I became inspired by knowing that you only need to make 167,000 in order to be considered a top 10% earner in the US. So I was like, okay, well, that lets me know a lot. So for those of you, by the way, who are listening to this live or you're watching the replay and you feel like an imposter because your business hasn't hit $1 million yet, you're not rolling in 8 and 9 figure portfolios, and you think that you're an imposter because you're not there yet. You're not an imposter. You still got a lot to say and you got a lot to teach, and you've accomplished a lot of things that a lot of people have not, if your business or if your income is at least $167,000 or generating at least $167,000 a year. Now, it does take a lot more in order for you to take home $167,000 if you're a business owner. $167,000 on your job as a salary is not the same as your business generating $167,000. So that's why I say we really need to focus on having six-figure retirement streams over six-figure retirement dreams. Because if you really do want to build a multi-million dollar legacy and you are a business owner, you got to aim higher. So I say again, being rich is relative. When I was growing up, I didn't even think about making $100,000 in 12 months. I would have thought that was rich. Now in 2024, I realize for me that's not rich. So, and a lot of y'all would say that's not rich either, but some of you actually may be listening and you're like, well, we are rich compared to people in other countries and different places in the world. That's why, again, I say rich is relative. The cost of living, excuse me, the cost of living does affect what it takes in order for you to be considered wealthy. Your lifestyle, how you spend money, it does affect whether or not you're able to take home or you're able to invest at a higher level because of your lifestyle choices. Some people would say they would consider somebody rich based on their net worth. Your net worth is your assets minus your liabilities, right? And so that will give you your net worth. While some people say you're rich based on how much money you have coming in. Again, rich is relative. It can also depend on what you've experienced. You may say, well, I may not have a multi-million dollar portfolio yet, but I do feel rich because I'm happy, I'm joyous, I'm filled with joy. I have love, I have abundance in my life. I don't have to worry about anything. Like everything comes to me easily. Money comes to me easily, right? And you may feel rich with that. You may feel rich by having all your bills on auto pay because you know the money is going to be there every day, right? You may feel rich because you're making twice what you were making 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago. Rich is relative. But here's what I want to leave you with. Even though rich is relative, it's important that you understand that there are always levels to income growth, wealth building, and being rich. Even the real rich people want to go to the next level. So if you think that, oh, when I get to 100,000, I'm gonna stop. Like, no, you're gonna want to do more. When you get to 500,000, you're gonna want more. When you get to 1 million, you're gonna want more. And I am here to tell you that is okay. I am okay. I mean, I am here to tell you it is okay. Like the wealth have wealth. I'm sorry. Let me back up. Proverbs 21:20 says, the wise have wealth and luxury, but the fool spends whatever he gets. The fool spends whatever she gets. So it is okay for you to want more, for you to aspire to have more. You should be living an abundant life. You should not just strive to just have enough. If you want to just have enough, then you are not able to be your full self because you don't know how to show up as a rich woman, a rich man, because you're always thinking about having just enough. There are no limitations to what can be yours, but it's all based upon what you believe. If you believe that there are limitations, there are limitations. If you believe that $100,000 is a lot of money, then it's going to be a lot of money to you. If you believe that $1 million is a lot of money, it's going to be a lot of money to you. If you believe that 10 million is going to be a lot of money, it's going to be a lot of money to you. I can tell you one thing. When I listened to that video, and he said that in order to be considered one of the 1%ers in this country, you only need to make 880. I think it was like $880,000 a year. I was like, what? That's it. I thought in order for you to be considered a 1%er, you had to be above a few million. But some of you may say, like, that's a lot of money, Terry. Well, rich is relative. It all depends upon the people you're around. See, when you're around people who make $1 million a year, like $1 million a year don't sound like that much money. When you're around people who make $1 million in a month, it doesn't sound, I mean, not $1 million in a month, $100,000 in a month, $100,000 in a year doesn't sound like it's as much money. It doesn't sound like it's out of reach. $100,000 a quarter doesn't sound like it is not obtainable for you when you're around people, when you're in company with people who do it all the time. You get to believe that it's attainable for you because you know somebody who did it. And it's not just somebody in entertainment. It's not just someone who's in sports. It's not just somebody you've seen on TV. It's somebody that you actually sit and you eat with, somebody you have lunch with, somebody you talk to, somebody you commune with, somebody you go to games with, somebody that you take trips with. You start believing that so much more is possible for you. And so if you may be saying, Terry, I don't know anybody like that, then it may be time for you to get into other spaces. It may be time for you to go to new places. It may be time for you to see other faces. And I want to invite you to the Attract Abundance Conference. You know, you knew it. coming. The Attract Abundance Conference will be October the 24th through the 26th in Frisco, Texas. This is the place where business women, successful business women, come together so that we can build more wealth and have a greater impact with the abundance that we attract. And so I am teaching my leads framework, my sales framework. I'm teaching marketing strategies. I'm teaching you how to become your own bank. I'm teaching you how to attract abundance and how to break up all the things that are blocking you from truly attracting abundance. And so if you know that you need to be in that room because you need to be able to rub elbows with some millionaires, you need to be seated at a table with people who make $100,000 in a quarter, in a week, in a month, in a day, you need to be in the space with those people, then you want to be at the Attract Abundance Conference. And you will get a return on your investment because your investment is here. Before it's here, it's here. So I encourage you to go to attractabundanceconference.com to purchase your ticket. I also encourage you to invite a friend because you want to meet people there that's going to go to the next level, but you want to take somebody with you. Like, you don't want to be a gatekeeper. Like, if you know about the Attract Abundance Conference and you know that you're coming, but your fellow business partner, your fellow friend have not seen the post, they have not been in my company, they have not been exposed to me, you don't want to tell them everything secondhand once it's over. And then they say, well, girl, why didn't you invite me? Why didn't you tell me? We're going over estate planning, legacy planning, tax planning. I got a friend that's coming and talking about how she built $1 million Medicare business. Notice I said a friend. You want to know how I met her? I met her by being in a program, by being in a group program, a group mastermind. If I was never in that circle, I probably would have never met her. That's Christina. Shout out to Christina. You got to get into some more circles, and you will start seeing how rich is really relative. What's rich to you today may not be rich to you anymore when you leave the Attract Abundance Conference. I encourage you to get your tickets. If you know somebody needs to be in the room and they may not be able to purchase their ticket right now, go ahead and go to the link and purchase the ticket for them. Give them their Christmas present early. Give them their birthday present early. I got a 19-year-old that's coming because someone purchased the ticket. That 19-year-old is not at a place in her business where she's able to invest $300 for a general admission ticket or a $500 for the VIP ticket. But y'all, she's ready. Her mindset is ready. She's hungry and she wanted to be in the room so bad that there was a way that was provided for her to be in the room. And so if you know that the Attract Abundance Conference is going to bless somebody's life, you can go to attractabundanceconference.com and purchase a ticket. You can DM me the word sponsor and I can send you a link if you want to sponsor someone that way. Maybe you just want to be a blessing and you want to sponsor someone who may not be able to come, like that 19-year-old, unless someone else purchased the ticket. Because again, even though that 19-year-old may not have been in business a long time, she's hungry. And she has a lot to give and she has a lot to share. And I'm not going to share her story because it's not my story to share. But I know that that's a room that she needs to be in, because not only is she going to be able to get a lot from that room, she's going to be able to give a lot to that room because she got an incredible story, y'all. So make sure that you are getting your ticket to the Attract Abundance Conference on tonight. Even if you're watching the replay, the answer is tonight, because on next week, the tickets will go up by $50. They will go up by $50. We are 14 days away at the recording of this video. And I got to get ready to get off of here because I am getting ready to be a part of an election meeting. I am actually running for the vice president position for the Dallas-Fort Worth Urban League of Young Professionals. And I'm really excited to run for vice president. If you are able to hop on the Zoom and learn more about that organization, great. Or you can go to DFW ULYP.org and learn more about the organization. If you are interested in becoming a volunteer for it within that organization, or you want to support, if you want to give a donation, all of those things are acceptable. Send me a DM. Say I'm interested in the comment section of this video, and I'll be able to give you next steps. And if you know for a fact that it's time for you to upgrade your life insurance, because you can only use it when you die, it doesn't have the accelerated living benefit rider on it. You can't use it while you're living, and you only have insurance outside of your job. Make sure you reach out to me, y'all. I'm getting life insurance referrals each day. I thank y'all for them. Keep sending the life insurance referrals. Keep sending the retirement plan referrals. If you know you don't have a retirement plan, just go ahead and set an appointment. I can get you started. I'm not going to judge you for not having a retirement plan. I'm not going to judge you for using your retirement plan to build your house, using your retirement plan to fund your business, using your retirement plan to go your separate way when you had a divorce. Whatever happened to your retirement plan, use your retirement plan because of some medical bills. Whatever happened to your retirement plan, I am not going to judge you for it, but we can start anew. We can start anew, or we can salvage what you have and make sure you don't lose any more money in the market. And then maybe next year, you too can have a story like one of my clients who was credited over $19,000 in the last really, it was about 10 days ago. Her account was credited $19,000 because of a retirement plan that I set up for her. So if you know that you are serious about that, and you're not just curious, but you're serious in learning more about what that is and how you too can set up a plan like that, go to the link that is in the comment section of this video and you can book a free consultation. You can book a free Retire Wealthy consultation. Thank you all very much for watching this live. I can't see who liked it. I can't see your comments right now, but I am going to give you a shout out in the comment section when I do see your comment. So if you know somebody needs to see this video, make sure you share it. If you found this video to be educational, inspirational, or motivational, type that word in the comment section as well. Thank you so much for watching day 5 of my 21-day live challenge. And I look forward to seeing you all again tomorrow. Adios.